Good day, intergalactic. To those who are navigating this matrix of February 26th, Wednesday, I'm excited. Can you feel it here in my voice? I'm excited. Do you know when you're following a recipe and it's time for you to put everything in the mixer? So, life is more or less that. It brings information little by little. It brings one ingredient. It brings another. It's information that comes from everywhere. It comes from our work. It comes from something that a relative says like that. In any subject. It comes from a friend, from a stranger on the street. It comes from our dream in the form of a message. It comes from the stars in the form of energy, of emotions. We need to stay alert, with our eyes wide open, and especially present in the moments. We need to be present in everything we're doing. It's no use sharing attention. You're doing an activity, paying attention with your head on something that hasn't even happened yet. That will happen. You're worrying about that. You're not paying attention to what you're doing at the moment, or you're doing more than one thing at the same time. A simple dishwashing, that you put a video on YouTube and watch it on the side, do you understand? And that dishwashing could generate so many insights that you have no idea. We need to be with our eyes wide open and present in the moments, to be able to perceive this infinity of clues that come to us every second. And the point is that we don't even notice half of them. Many times. This information is so precious, because it is they who are building our path, so that we make the right decision at the right time. Some people like to call it coincidences, but I don't believe in coincidences. I prefer to call it synchronicity. Today, we have a day focused on synchronicity, a day that favors the junction of all these clues, all these ideas, with the engagement of our part, a planning, a more productive attitude, a day full of hands-on, as a result of ideas that have been germinating for some time. But wait, calm down. If by any chance you are feeling half-orphan of ideas, don't worry. There are times in our lives even when we are in the middle of nowhere. It's normal. Maybe you can use this day to assess how much your life has pointed you in the right direction, and how many good things have already happened. Try to connect a dot with another. Try to connect one thing with another. This can help you to produce good ideas. Are you present in your moments to perceive these insights? Or is that what has been missing? Sometimes we compare ourselves a lot with others, right, who apparently are doing better than us. And this makes us stagnate. We pause our life because we feel incapacitated. Who has never felt that, people? But I wanted to go back to accusing, the blow of our so-called illusion. And let's agree that social networks are great at provoking this in us. We see there a small cutout of an Instagrammable moment, of someone we are part of the principle that that person is living the life of dreams, the ideal life, that everything works out, that he has already achieved so many things, and achieves everything all the time, that every day is the scene of a movie, that they live in fairy tale relationships. But we are here. We are already in the fairy tale of knowing, which is not the way it works. And many times, even after posting, we are talking about ordinary lives, like ours. Finished posting, turned each one to one side, each one of their cell phone. They don't even speak to each other, or full of problems. We don't know which ones, because each one is living their personal challenge. Today, he is on an open path to action. Organize yourself, act with wisdom, because this can be a call from the universe for you to invest in new movements in your life. Everything that happens here happens for us, and not with us. I know we've said this a few times, but it's so easy for us to forget this concept that it definitely deserves to be remembered a lot. You can do it. I'm going to repeat here a phrase that I've repeated a lot here at home with my little one. Mig, what is that phrase from Raul Seixas's song that we have sung live? Are you ashamed? And if I sing, do you sing with me? No, courage. Courage. If what you want is what you think and do. Courage, courage, I know you can do more. I got shy. That's it. Sorry. The rhythm can be completely different. But listen to this message. Well, with a heart full of courage, let's hear what our messenger from the universe, Waldemar Falcone, has to tell us about this Wednesday sky.
Sky of February 26, 2025. On Wednesday, the moon is already more or less there in the middle of the aquarium and making a triangle with Jupiter in Twins. Therefore, the climate is much lighter, much more pleasant, although we still have the end of that quadrature between Mars and Venus. On the other hand, we have the conjunction of Mercury with Saturn, which continues still for a long time, and this is always a factor of common sense, of balance, of sensitivity, and also that already our old known triangulation between Mars and Saturn, which will still persist for a long time, this whole week. So it's still a very good period, excellent even for the consolidation of ideas and projects. It's time for us to go to realization, once again to concretization.